Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm doing a little Minecraft with Botania, hanging out here at the base, and let's hop back down. Ouch. Let's go ahead and do a little Botania work here. In fact, in the last episode, I went into the Nether, and it was a stream actually, and was looking at getting skulls from the Wither skeletons, and it took forever and 5 days to sit there and get 3, and then I AFK'd a bunch more and finally got another set of 3. Actually got 7. It seemed like occasionally it appeared like they dropped in 2s. And Mr. Pigman, you're not supposed to be here. Boys, Rolex, Timex, you're my watchdogs. You're supposed to stop him from coming through. They're lazy dogs. Alright, let's just get rid of Mr. Pigman. One more hit. There we go. Dead Pigman. Oh, he dropped a gold nugget. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that off of the bar. Things to do. We're going to see about possibly killing the Wither today. Maybe twice, but I wanted to build something really quick. Toss the potato into the mana pool, and I get a tiny potato. And I need to figure out where to put him. Let's put him someplace kind of... Well, we got this friend over here. Let's put a friend next to him. There. Mr. Little Tiny Potato. And occasionally he's going to do a little dance. There he goes. Absolutely no good. It's just there for looks. I'd forgotten that I could do that. And there you go. Tiny Potato. Stuff. I've got my Greater Band of Mana, and that holds, I think it's 2 or 4 pools of mana in it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think even 4. So that's a lot of mana. And as I'm doing things, it will hold quite a lot of mana in there. But I also have the Greater Band of Aura, which will generate mana as I'm AFKing, which I did a bunch with doing the Wither skeletons, and so that generates a pretty decent amount of mana, although I'm doing so much down over there with the skeletons, not skeletons, the slimes. They are producing gangbuster amount of mana. You can see this pool, which feeds in from a bunch of these things. That's full because I dumped my ring on it to fill it up. I've got tons and tons of mana kicking around, which is nice, but I would like to have a real steady flow of mana coming in. So let's go ahead and make this mana tablet and put that here. And then I need to make some Terra Steel. So let's come over to my Terra Steel agglomerator. You and you and you. Make me some Terra Steel. And because I've got so much mana down below, it just sucks that up really fast. And that went down a teeny bit there. And that should not be beeping at me. Let's go ahead and put that there. And that's the mana mirror. And what that does, that will bind to one of these pools. So I'm going to go ahead and I think right click. Yeah. So now this mana mirror is always bound to this pool. And since it's got a dominant on here, it will always have mana as long as that pool has mana. So let's go ahead and... we'll just toss it someplace. It really doesn't matter as long as it's on my person. So if I drop this band of mana off, now you can see the blue band across the bottom of my XP bar. That is constantly full because that pool is full. So if I'm doing something that costs mana, like shooting this, I can do that because I have plenty of mana on me. If we go ahead and take that off, yeah, I have no mana whatsoever. So that is a cool way of having access to mana. But let's go ahead and grab this ring back just because I'll automatically generate mana there, which is nice. Now, the other thing, I haven't made this living wood slabs. So let's go ahead and make those. And then over here, this gives me mana-tide bellows. And that's an interesting thing. Let's take a quick look at this. Simple device, it speeds up the way mana pools output stuff. And so if I point these two and towards a mana pool, it increases the speed at which the pool outputs its mana. So what I'm thinking, let's go ahead and grab that. I was thinking of putting that here underneath this mana pool, because if I drop things in. I can toggle let's do this, because I can feed this one. Oh, but I can't, because I can put it here. I was going to put it underneath, but let's put it here. Nope, that's not the way to do it. Let's go ahead and click it on the pool. No. What if I try this? Oh, that just... can I shift right click you? That isn't helping at all. How do I target you? Oh, hey. This is in bind mode. What if I toggle that function? No, that doesn't do any difference there. Oh. That's what it is. That's the pointing. And now if I right click it, it will do the work, although it should do it automatically, I'm thinking. Don't know, but it's cool looking. Okay, let's go back to regular mode on that. All right, so there's the bellows. And I've been fighting a throat chest cold for feels like a week and a half now, which is not fun at all. All right. Oh, the thing that I wanted to do here is, because now I can sit there and take this, dump that onto there. And are you a take or give mode right now? You are in give. Let's switch that to that. And it should go faster. I don't know. It may, it may be going faster. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get all my... have a little bit of extra room in here. That was hardly any. Anyway, that will generate mana. But that's pretty cool. The mirror is really going to help. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was build this, the Botanical Brewery. So brewing stand, got that. Rune of mana, easy. The block of mana steel, that's not bad at all. And I was thinking of putting that back over here. Doink, right there. Now, I do want to access it with some mana, or give it some mana. Let's go ahead and grab those. And I'm going to break that and that, because I think... Let's take this, put it here. If I put the mana spreader right there, and then focus it on this, it looks like it's hitting it. The sparks are going through. I worry about this. I'm thinking it may clip the mana pool, but it should get all the mana from this pool and feed the brewery just fine. So I think that should work. It just is kind of obnoxious that I can see down there, but that gives me a quick little... Oh, that gives me a view here. So this pool is full. I moved the mana void off of it, so you can you can't see, but the minecart, the mana minecart down below is full as well. That's okay. It means there's 5 mana pools worth of mana back down there, so that's okay. Anyway, that gives me a view of this mana pool down there. So, what can you do with a botanical brewery? Well, you can brew stuff, silly. Okay, let's grab some of this glass. Now, if I take this glass and dump it into here, that makes it mana glass. There we go. And then and those will make vials, but if I take this and toss it into here, I'll get Alf glass, and Alfheim glass will let me to make the flasks, and these flasks hold more. Let's move you off my bar so I stop getting the power. Oh, let's get that on there. Anyway, so that gives me a bunch of flasks. The vials with the... There we go. Now I'll transfer faster. So if you make a regular potion, it's a one-time use. If you make it with the mana glass on here, it will have 4 uses before the vial's empty. And if you make it with this, the flask, you have 6 uses. So I am definitely liking that idea. So you just put the flask on top, and you're so cute right there. Let's come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab these 3 and see if I can remember their potions. So it needs a mana wart, a nether wart, this and this. And I don't think it matters the order in which they're in there. Yep, doesn't seem to. Oh man, does that pump mana in there. Whew. So that will give me strength 2, and I've got 6 doses of strength 2. I figure that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit that with another bottle. And then I want these. So can you guess what this is going to make if it's got the glistening melon in it? You're right. It's going to give me a glistening melon potion. Actually, this is instant health, and instant health 2. So if I'm hurting in a fight, I can get a whole bunch of health real fast, which is exactly what I'm wanting that for. Okay, next, iron and this leather. That should give me some resistance, if I'm remembering right. Yes, resistance. Okay, so that means I take less damage, that'll heal. That means I will do more damage as I hit people, which is always nice. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's go ahead and grab you and you. And I need you out of the way. I need a flask first. Okay, let's do the night vision. Okay, this, that, what else am I missing that I need for night vision that I'm not seeing here? Oh, spider eye. All right, you and you and you. So yeah, definitely doesn't matter the order, which is very nice because I can't remember. Night vision. I figure if I'm going to fight things underground, that really, really helps. And the last one is an extended brew. And if we take a quick look at this, let's go back. Brew. No. Potion. Potion. No. I thought I brew. I'm drawing a complete blank. Advance. No. All right. I don't remember. I just gave it my Botanica book. Give me that back. All right. Here, let's do this. Botanical Brewery. And then you to use this. And let's go to the back end. There's some of these expanded ones. Vanity's Emptiness. This is not the one I'm looking at. Overload. Strength and speed. Strength 4. But you also get weakness and hunger. That's not good. Cross Souls. This one is interesting, but it's not the one I'm looking for. This one right here. The Vanity's Emptiness. I already looked at that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and look up Emptiness, because I forgot completely the name. Emptiness. There. Complex brews. I was typing brew and it wouldn't... Anyway, these are more advanced brews. And Brew of the Overlord, that's the one that gave you both the 2 positive and the 2 negatives, which the negatives don't make me all that happy. This one is interesting. I gain hit points every time I kill something. Interesting. Feather Feet means absolutely no falling damage. I like that a lot. Vanity's Emptiness. This is one I'm grabbing. In a 128 block radius, mobs will not spawn naturally. So I'm thinking, yay, I like this idea. So let's go ahead and put that there. And then mob stuff, mob stuff, mob stuff. And then more mob stuff. Once more. There we go. Oh, that filled it up. Okay, so that's as big as it can go. And that's taking a little bit longer, it seems. So this is a more advanced brew. It's going to take more mana to fund it. But I've got tons of mana pools down below. I don't care. Wow, that's taking a lot of time. Okay, well, while that is brewing over there, I'm going to grab this thing. Oop, it just finished. Where'd you go? There you are. And that will make the Flask of Vanity's Emptiness. So that should stop mobs spawning, which is cool. How long? 6 minutes. That's pretty good. Okay, I have very few of these gas tiers. So I'm going to go ahead and make something. But to do that, I need mana diamond, blink, mana diamond, and then I need, oh, that's the mana quartz. I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, earlier versions of this would work for the mana making prismarine, but prismarine, I think Yeah, the only way to do it is with the atomic reconstructor. Oh, I had remembered that it used to be able to do that with the mana. Let's do you. Oh, got to take the this off, the lens. And do you have any? Okay, it didn't use any power. That's good. That took a lot of power. Oh, no, not that much. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so there's my 4. Let's use the crafter here. Nope. Oh, I didn't want to put you there. Do I control click you? Shift click you. Okay. I want you in the center, surrounded by you guys, and then the mana dammer there. This is the Tainted Blood Pendant. It's not infused with anything, but let's put this back. The Tainted Blood Pendant is something I can wear. I can give it a potion effect, and the potion effect will run and eat mana as long as I have mana available. Well, I've got lots of mana down there, and I've got this mana pool. So if I put this on there, and this, let's see, Brew, Netherwort, one of my precious gas tiers, I have 1 left, and that's it. And since I've lit up so much of the nether, they are extremely hard to find now. And this will take, I think it said it takes 10 times the amount of mana that the regular potion would. So this should give me a pendant of regeneration 2 that will run, and just run and run and run. Since this is full of mana, and I have that linked to my mirror, there we go, regeneration 2. So this means I can pop that on here, and now I've got regeneration. You can see my little heart's going diddly-dee, diddly-dee. That gives me regeneration, and it's just slowly eating mana. But that's okay. I've got this pool here, and I've got 25 other pools down there. I've got that pool there that feeds into it, that pool there that feeds into it, and then I've got the slimes down below that are making great galloping gobs of mana for me. Now, this area here, I think 5 chunks, that chunk there, and then these 2x2 here, are all chunk loaded because of, which mod does those chunk loads? Let's go down and take a quick gander. And I'm not sure if I'm close enough for this to be chunk loaded normally because it's spawn chunks, but so these are the ender anchors from random things. So I've got this 4, and then that one there anchors that corner of that chunk there. So I've got a constant supply that's 25, 26, 27 plus the one above, so that's 28 mana pools worth of mana. So I can run my regeneration potion pendant for a while. Probably a good long while. But the other thing that I was looking at doing, gonna fight the Wither, and that's why I'm gathering all this stuff together. Really liking that. And I was thinking of doing that way down deep and driving a shaft out of my area here, because if it escapes, I don't want it to be too close here. But then the other thing I was looking at doing is using Elementium as the armor I'm using rather than the Terra Steel, because it will send out little sprites, and the little sprites should do a good job of killing. Oh, stop beeping! Should stand a good job of help damaging the Gaia spirit. So these need to be enchanted. And I've already done the chanting, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera and tell Discord to be quiet, and I'll be back. All right, let's see if I can do this. So I've got all these drunk, and I just need to put on my bauble of regeneration. I've got my health here, got some milk here. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some noise here. You know, normally by the time I do stuff like this, I've got really good armor and not have to worry about that sort of thing, but this is Botania only. Let's break this block so I can get out of here a little bit faster. All right, let's run. Okay, wander back slowly. Alrighty, let's try this thing. I'm far enough away, hopefully nothing will come after me. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, where? Oh, he's going up. Well, that's kind of okay. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. So I'm hoping that my potion is... Oh, regen's looking really good. Oh, you go away. I want my... do this. Okay, and now he should come to me with my sword. I'm just hoping there's no lava below me. That's the critical thing. Yeah, it looks like the health is definitely keeping up with the wither effect. Don't even really need the milk with me. And he's almost gone. Yes. All right. Do I have any
diamonds? Yay!
Okay, now I've got the room for that. Whew. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, here, I can drink this. Get that wither effect off. Oh, that got rid of all my spells. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's very painful. I'm glad I didn't do that in the middle of the... Oh, that would have been really bad. All right, let's go ahead and spit some lights around here. Oh, man, I would have lost everything. All right, there, that's much better. Okay, well, hey. Oh, you can see the pendant on me. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, and a floating bit of a gobble. So, yeah, that's how you can do the wither once you get fully buffed up. The Terra Steel really helps because it's fully enchanted. The pendant really was a good thing because that way I didn't even have to worry about the withering effect. I was able to take effect with that, and then I kept looking at the damage I was taking, and it didn't seem to do much, and so I was able to just keep hitting the wither and kill them. Booyah! Anyway, I think I'll word with the Gaia later. I'm gonna kill the wither a second time. Yeah, but off camera. You saw this one. And we'll kill the guy next time. This has been Grok the Duck Farmer. Thanks for watching. Bye.